Christian Stylez back for another video. I hit the start button by accident. I hit that by accident. I didn't know that the space bar starts the video. That's a new one. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video because I'm not quite ready to do this yet. Just give me 1 second. Like, let me go get my food. I guess I'll never be the same since I fell for you. Oh yeah, oh love. Anyways, all right. So I just was feeling my old school realness just there. Okay, so this is gonna be a quick one because I just realized that I have to do this. Well, I don't really have to, but I wanted to make sure that I did give you guys an update. Obviously, I just walked in the door from work, so time to take off my little. Y'all see my vest? Y'all see the vest? Oh, it's cute, ain't it? With your face on. So, okay, I don't know when this shirt got tucked in. It wasn't supposed to get tucked in with the tank top. I was wondering why I felt tight. Anyways, okay, so, make sure all my nails are there. Okay, I just wanted to give you guys a update on everything that's going on. So the divorce petition was filed, and then I undid it. Because originally what we were going to do was just the parenting plan, and then we wanted the divorce. So I filed for parenting plan without the dissolution of marriage originally. So that was the very first petition. Then the second one was the divorce because she really wanted it, and she kind of blackmailed me into doing it. Fine. The third, and then that one was pulled because I thought, you know, we're going to work on us and we're going to figure it out. And, I mean, I was going to have to pull it anyways because of the name change. So, either way it goes, I was going to have to pull it. But my thing was, during this time, before I refile, let me try and see if I can do everything in my power to save my marriage. And I did that, and I failed miserably. You know, when someone doesn't take accountability for the things that they've also done and just continues to point the finger at you, you have to remember when you point the finger at somebody, guess what? You got 4 pointing back at yourself. So, I did everything in my power to save my marriage. It just didn't work. We're just not meant to be. We never were. The best thing that came out of that was my son. And, you know, we rushed into something because we were trying to prove a point. But we should have seen each other in every part of our lives. I never saw how she kept her bedroom or her house because I was never invited in or over, and stuff like that would have been, you know, would have been a red flag, like, oh, you're a slob. You know, certain things I would have seen red flags and I would have gone elsewhere. That's why I think I recommend that you date in the same house, in the same living quarters, with a person for all 4 seasons before you decide to marry that person. You got to see them in every way. When they're angry, when they're sad, when they're depressed, when they feel defeated, when they're at their best, when they're joking, when they're not, blah blah blah. So when I put this third one in after the name change, because the judge told me to pull it because you can't have a family court case with the incorrect name. Obviously, once it's been changed, you have to. It has to legally be, and the all petitions in the court in any state have to be in that person's legal name. So I had to pull it and refile it. And when I did that, again, I didn't really want to do it because I still had hope. And that hope is dead. Beyond dead. I mean, when you try enough times and you are met with nothing but resistance, there's no other choice for you than to give up. That's the only choice you have, is to just give up. As most of you may know, I'm not somebody who typically gives up. I usually keep trying and trying and trying and trying until I absolutely exhaust myself in all my options. Available at Walmart. But I got to the point where it was unhealthy for me. I can't do it anymore. I tried. Being told that, that you're the worst person in the world every single day, and having memories that don't paint you in the best light be thrown back in your face when there was more to those stories on her half, but she doesn't want to mention or take accountability for those things that caused what happened to her. And that's just a young mind. It's just young and dumb. There's no other explanation for it, just young and dumb. And she's never going to get it, and she's never going to understand because she's young and dumb. When she gets, when she reaches my plateau in life, then she'll go, man, I really fucked up. And even if she doesn't, that's her loss, because the only person that's going to be hurting in all this is going to be her. So now that the third one is in, and I put that one in November, I believe it was. Yes, it was November 15th. And I physically went to Florida and did that in the courthouse in person because I was already in Florida. So I said, why not? Let's go. And I went down there and I did it. And just 2 or 3 days ago, I'm just now getting response from everything I put in the court. Like, I resubmitted everything that was in the old case. I resubmitted it all. And we were sitting with no answers. Like, all of those motions were sitting unanswered. And I'm like, why? We have the same judge. We have all this stuff. Her lawyer's trying to put in, that I pulled it and did a new case because I wanted a new judge. It doesn't work that way. We got the same judge the first 2 times, so what makes you think that the judge was going to be different the third time? It doesn't work that way. It has to stay the same judge for obvious reasons. So then, I guess my judge may have quit or went to a different department because her assistant's email is unreachable now. So I think she quit because now it's saying unassigned judge, and then the senior judge that presides over everybody is going to actually do our case on Valentine's Day of all days. And when I continue the Divorce Saga series, you'll understand why Valentine's Day is a big part of this story, because Valentine's Day marks a year of this and what she's done and all that she's caused. The biggest part of this. So I get to stand in that courtroom, and I mean, I don't want to say too much because then that ruins the series. But those of you who know. Just do the math here, how long it's been. And it's very... I don't want to give away too many clues because there'd be no reason to watch the other videos. But my I just want... Well, am I wrong to say that I just want to win at this point? I just want to win. I'm tired of the back and forth with her. I just want to win. And that's it. And not win because I hate her. Not win because I can't stand her. Not win because she's an idiot. Not win because she doesn't really have a pot to piss in all this. Win for my child. Because he deserves better. Because he's the one that's being ignored by her. Even though, she's with him all the time and blah, blah, blah. She's a primary parent. But you're ignoring his everyday needs. His fundamental needs. The things he needs in order to grow and prosper and grow into a young man and whatever else, the support of both his parents. You have quite literally stripped him of the things that are most, necessary to a young minor growing up. So I just think that that's just utter bullshit. However, that's the beautiful thing about the court system. The court system is more concerned with what's in the best interest of the child and not what's in the best interest of the two of us. And I can proudly say that I am the best thing for that child. And the reason why I'm saying that, not because I have more than her, which is the obvious reason, but it's just because in this whole process, I'm the only one who ever thought about how he feels and trying to get this all to end before he gets to an age where he can understand and actually talk and verbalize his feelings. I was trying to put a stop to this way before he even started walking. He wasn't walking when this first began. He hardly was sitting up when this started. Now my child is talking. He knows vocab. He is walking. And he is almost 2 years old. In a couple months, he'll be 2. In like 4 or 5 months. Where did the time go? I don't know. I missed it all. Because it was too clouded by a mother who thinks she knows what she's doing. This is not my first rodeo. This is not the first child I've raised. This is not the first child development I have gone through. So this is disheartening, sickening, asinine, childish. Just plain old whack. Because it's just a wackadoodle. Just cuckoo for Cocoa Pebble Pops. I don't really understand where she feels like doing this gives her a leg up. Did she forget that we're legally married? Did she forget that there's rules against this and there's laws in place to prevent bullshit like this? God damn it, now I don't want that cap. But see, here's the thing. I had to find a way to outsmart her so that I could win this battle sooner, and I've been doing everything in my power to do that. I mean, she's the dumbest person I know. So to me, it's actually kind of easy to make her believe something because she's naive and she just goes for everything. She stands for nothing and falls for everything. So that's what all my tactics and manipulation, and I tried my hardest and it just didn't work. We're in two different states. My manipulation and my tactics and all the things that I use in order to win, they only really work when I'm in front of you. And I'm an adult enough to understand that the intimidation factor happens when I'm in front of you. You fear when I'm in front of you, not when I'm a whole state away. I can't frighten you from here, but I can frighten you if I'm in front of you. So I tried all that I could. But I said, you know what? I'm going to just focus on the things I can control. She's begging for money every single month, every single week, every single day, every single bit of this whole experience. You're not helping me, you're not helping me, you're not helping me. I don't have to help you if you're not giving me my 50% access to my own child. I don't have to give you a dime, and I'm not going to. And I never did. The only thing I gave her was that phone. A brand new iPhone, which I will be suing her for. Because it was supposed to be so that I could see my child regularly, and that is not what she used it for. In fact, she actually blocked me on it. So I will be suing her for the value of the phone, or for her to return the phone. So on February 14th, that will be coming up. So my new year is off to a great fucking start, if you guys were wondering. What the fuck? No. Okay, can't write that part. Anyways, so I'm living my life. I done moved on. I'm quite literally in a relationship with somebody else. I'm fine. As soon as my divorce is final, I'll be remarried again to the person that should have been CJ's mom to begin with. So, I'm fine. Once you realize what's not for you, everything kind of takes care of itself. You go through the grieving process of you know, the loss of a best friend and a partner and a confidant and all that bullshit. But when you scale back the pages and you realize that they were never any of those things to begin with, I wasted all those years of my life on an idea that I knew would never come true because that's not the person I was supposed to be doing it with. I didn't want to wait, and I settled for something I really didn't want, which created the issue that I have in front of me now. Life really does come full circle because the person that I actually wanted is now with me. My first choice. I got my first choice back. And so life can't be any better. You know? Well, it's just a little update. You can leave any comments or anything like that in the comment section down below, and I'll respond to them like I always do. If you like this video, hit the like button, share with your friends, leave a comment down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, hit all so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And as I always say, stay perfectly imperfect, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.